Oh, that's disgusting. At least no one was in to see that. Fuck. Ugh. Gross. Cotton fuck. Sorry, man. I know that's disgusting. It's one of those involuntary things. Welcome to the program. Good morning. I don't know how long it's gonna be like this. It's like each day that I'm doing this, it's getting a little later. I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. God damn. I will feel better. Eventually, we'll get there. I do have to take these morning position feel bad. Oh yeah, you want me to argue that? No, fuck no. Why would I feel better? Fuck that. Ooh, down the hatch, right? Fuck, dude. There's stuff I want to talk about, but I fucking started off with it. Shit, you know? Oh. You're short about the spilled oatmeal was a real metaphor for the chaos and cruelty-driven universe. I'm a laugh track to you, the main character. Fuck that. You could be a... Fuck. Yeah, be my laugh track. I don't want to be the fucking main character, man. That's too much fucking stress. So... there we go. TikTok. I wanted to talk about TikTok today. Kind of, you know, go over some of my opinions on it, go over, you know, how I feel. Well, you're gonna be sorry. Not sure what that's in reference to, but cool. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about fucking TikTok because goddamn. Okay, let's try this again because this morning is interesting. Might only have a 30-minute stream, might have only an hour long, like I said. My goal is to do this way earlier in the morning, but I had a hard time getting out of bed. So I'll probably make this go until 11. We'll see. So... but I wanted to talk about, like, TikTok, and, like I'm the fucking end-all, be-all with information about that shit. You had over 500 chatters 2 episodes ago. I don't think there was 500 chatters. I think it got up to... it was 30 at the peak, for peak viewers. So... and it was just a lot of random trolls, which, you know, it's fine because it's the nature of what it is, because of what I title my shit. You know, so you just gotta kind of roll with it, but nah. Oh, I need to take this medicine with food, and I don't have any oatmeal, and so the quickest thing I could grab was Jell-O. So that's the kind of morning that we're off to, but at least I got my coffee. Oh my god. Yeah, the fucking TikTok thing, bro. Look, no love lost with it being fucking gone. I mean, but then again, I think that way of most fucking apps. It's like, oh shit, they're getting rid of this. Oh well, you know. I mean, I think prospectively, I could understand the upset if like it was YouTube, for example. Like, oh, they're getting rid of YouTube completely. I'd be like, what the fuck, right? But like the TikTok thing, it's like I've seen a lot of arguments, and I understand the whole reason why the government doesn't want to have is the whole national security thing, which I totally get. But it's like that argument really kind of falls flat when every single other app, every single company is doing this. Every company is harvesting our data. So they just don't want our data to go to another government. You know, that's why I always thought Edward Snowden was a fucking hero, because he kind of let us know all the fucked up shit that was going on behind the scenes with our government. You know, that all NSA things with the government spying on us and tracking us and data collecting us and, you know, warrantless surveillance and shit. I mean, he's seen as a fucking traitor for national security reasons. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. What's a glowy? No idea what that is. But yeah, the TikTok shit, man. It's like, fuck. I mean, I understand why the government wouldn't want it, because, you know, the parent company, ByteDance, you know, they use glow sticks. Well, yeah, I know what a glow stick is. Fuck, bro, you're breaking my brain. Like, I get it, like, from that perspective, but it's hard to, like, fully, like, be on board with it because, well, Facebook does it, Instagram does it, you know, every other fucking company does it, you know? Why do you hate all club fun? You coughing, bro. I don't know. I'm coughing a lot. I'm hacking up a lot. Off to a fucking interesting start this morning. So, but I go on TikTok and I posted my little goodbye thing like everyone else is doing. But my message was a bit different. I was like, yeah, it's sad some people are losing their creative outlet, but yeah, don't fucking buy anything. I think I'm getting carried away. I definitely want to talk about the TikTok shop and the ramifications and all the ins and outs of that, but I gotta start and, like, I'll start off with this. My own history and experience with TikTok. It was shortly after I moved here. And at Wizards of the Coast, I was really into Magic, and I got really fucking sick and tired of buying Magic cards, and the fucking, every time I like get any foil, they would be bent to shit. And it was upsetting because it's like, you know, these cards are worth money, you want them to maintain their value, and what was it? The straw that broke the camel's back is I had bought one of their secret lairs, and every single card in it was just warped beyond belief. Relax, it's just your last TikTok goodbye video until the next. Basically, yeah. I mean, I don't really like. Here's the thing, like, yeah. Wait, let me continue the story, and it'll make more sense. So I you know, I made a fucking stupid, funny thing about the Magic cards being Pringles and the shit poor quality, and it resonated, you know, which was interesting because it does this dopamine thing, like the fact that you could put out any dog shit tier quality fucking zero effort fucking whatever video and put it on TikTok and you get seen. It's like that whole everyone will one day get their 15 minutes of fame. That's TikTok, because it is super easy. Like the threshold, with however they have their algorithm set up, you know, they want people to be creators. They want people to watch shit, but at the same time they want to have a breadth of content that's constantly being in there. So I think that's a big reason why even smaller people that just post some random one-off video one time, that shit will go crazy viral. Fix lint off my beanie? I don't see any. But yeah. So I made a bunch of like anti-Wizards of the Coast videos. They're all tongue-in-cheek or whatever, right? And I did a lot of stuff within the community. I was a part of some charities things. I was a part of some events, some that I created myself. It was like an appreciation thing that I thought was really cool. So I was like, hey, everyone vote for your favorite MTG TikToker, right? And, you know, there was a bracket competition thing for that. That was fun. Like, it was a really cool ride. Well, now it's all gone. So it's like, some of it was fun, but then I came across people, and people kind of killed the experience for me. So, without getting into too much detail, this guy fucking Nordic Gaming, or whatever the fuck his name was at the time, always went by fucking Nordic, right? So during this time period, when I'm... God, that tastes like ass. I'll go find something in a little while. I can't. Ew. So, what was I saying? God damn, that fucked me up. That's like the worst tasting Jello. And I've had that Jello before, so what the fuck is wrong with that one? Fuck, bro. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, let's not use the N-word, but yeah, fuck Nordic. Yeah, but let me tell you why. So during the competition, the bracket thing where I had people voting, I was able to make it so that people could vote on the actual video, so the results would be there, and I could see it, but I had to do the whole setup for it, right? I had to take the video, upload it, add on that polling feature. So every video that I took, because you gotta remember, I started off with like 120 contestants. So it was like a whole day thing getting all these videos out. Because it wasn't like it wasn't something I could really automate. It's like each video had to be special to that content creator. I didn't do anything over the top, but anyway. So Nordic was paired up against this guy called Heart of Tanks. And Nordic had a much larger following than Heart of Tanks. So it would make sense that, yeah, the guy that has the higher following is most likely going to win, right? But what got me is, because I'm there and I'm uploading all these videos at once, so I'm upload and then I go to the next one. I upload and I go to the next one. And I had uploaded Nordic's, and obviously I tagged the creators. Nordic, upon receiving the tag, looked at the video, and for a lot of creators, this was the first time that they had any kind of introduction to this, because these were creators that were nominated by their audience to be a part of this little contest thingy to win a bunch of Magic cards that I, flipped the bill for. And that was just to be like a cool, fun community gathering thing, and it was. But Nordic kind of fucked it up. So I'm recording the next video. Nordic gets the notification that the video that he's a part of is live to vote for either Nordic or Tank. Nordic instantly votes, and then he stitches the video, and he says, yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. I mean, me personally, I'm going to vote for Tank, though. I love his content. And it's the most disingenuous, lying fucking thing ever. And I had screen recorded it, right? Like, I screen record, like, the notification that, Nordic voted for Nordic. And it's like, it's all there. And I even called him out on it. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's like, most people in this competition voted for themselves. That's just, let's face it, that's like, if Magic cards are on the line and you guys are all addicted to that shit like it's fucking crack, well then so fucking be it. Yeah, you're gonna fucking want the edge, right? The part that I did not fucking like was the fact that he stitched the video to placate and pull on the heartstrings of others, basically saying like, oh, I'm gonna vote for Tank, he's a great guy. And it's like, all you're trying to do is make yourself look really good, and by comparison, people are like, oh man, he told us to go vote for Tank. What a nice guy. You know what? I think specifically because of that, we should vote for him. Like, it's this fucking mental manipulation shit that anyone could see coming a mile away, but especially me, being the one seeing in real time him vote for himself and then tapping all your lands of pestilence. But like, yeah, it pissed me off so fucking bad. And, needless to say, there's more to the story about the Nordic clan and his fucking lapdogs. Like, being a part of the MTG community, like, because I don't want to specify that TikTok was exactly the problem for this. TikTok was the environment in which this toxic community was able to fester. Now, I know blanket statements, kind of like hurt people's feelings. Like, well, you can't say like, yes, you're right. That's true. Not everybody in the Magic community was absolutely dog shit. I've met some people that are cool as fuck, down to earth, really mellow. I may not agree with them on their politics or a lot of, we may not share like fundamental beliefs and stuff, but I acknowledge as human beings, they're really cool fucking people. Like MTG Doggo Dude, or he's probably changed his name so many times. MTG Doggo Dude, Magic Boy Doggo Dude, fucking Beyblade something. I mean, like seriously, watching his content's like a fucking acid trip. He's very entertaining. I've always really liked Doggo, but I know that I don't think that me and him would ever see eye to eye on a lot of perspectives on how we view the world and a lot of our opinions. But the cool thing about the Magic community is that for the most part, the main focus was the Magic. It kind of sucked when politics would come in, because these types of nerdy games and stuff that are really creative, whatnot, a lot of people play them, and they definitely attract a lot of left-leaning people, progressive people, right? Because these are kind of safe spaces where creativity and expression can foster. So it makes sense that people that like those particular things and follow that particular ideological path are going to be attracted to a game like that. And then because of that, it's going to be widespread. So the vast majority of people that are the vocal voices of that community just so happen to be left-leaning. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just an anecdote that I would like to share. Anyway. But yeah, I met some cool people. Met Ash. Ash was really dope. Not gonna lie, there's one little instance with her that I don't know. I do feel some type of way about, but I do consider her a friend regardless. So, but yeah, for the most part, I haven't really been burned by too many people on because of TikTok. It's not like a burning thing. Well, actually, fuck. Let me actually talk about that. There was a group that I was a part of, and we'd kind of like, what was it? Once a week, we'd get together and play Magic, like Commander, for hours on end. You know, and playing with them was fine, but like, you know, I was hoping like when there was there was some controversy in the community against that Nordic guy, and me wanting to be the advocate for free speech. And that speech that even I disagree with, I invited him to come share his piece, and the community gave me questions to ask him, so we asked them live, and these were questions from the community, and I allowed him to say his piece. And I even specifically told him, I don't like you, I probably never will like you, but I will respect your freedom of speech, and I would like to give you a platform to do your speech. I may not agree with what you say, but that doesn't fucking matter, okay? So he had come on, and it's funny because the public perception from the people that watched the live stream was that I ultimately did a lot of good for the community. But the problem is, the whole time I'm in the middle of this live stream, that group of people I would play Magic with, like in Discord together, oh my fucking god, bro. Those fucking people, man. The whole time I'm in the middle of this live stream, they're bombarding me on Discord, basically calling me a piece of shit and this, that, and the other. It's like all because I gave him a platform. It's like, look at it however you fucking want, man. But like, I'm being straight up. I'm not sugarcoating shit. I'm not siding with him. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're sitting here having a conversation. That's it. But apparently it's like, whoa, anything that you disagree with, you don't want people to fucking say. And I've never been a component of that. I fucking hate that shit. If we disagree, we need to talk. We can't just fucking disagree with one another and then walk away, because whatever the fundamental disagreement is just going to sit and fester, and we can never make any progress. Which is why it's so important, whether or not we agree with one another, we at least speak to one another so that we can eventually, at some fucking point, find some common ground. But that's just me. Yeah, I'm denying. I know. So that was a really rocky part in the TikTok community for me. And then eventually there was this other guy, this guy Matt, and basically started doing death threats and shit and stalking people, and at that point, it's like I was sick of the harassment. And like, yeah, I did my part. I fucking fed the troll because it fucking pissed me off. This guy would make video after video after video after video just poking the bear. Like a bunch of just fucked up things about me. And that, you know, obviously things that aren't even true. And I don't know. So I ended up deleting it. So all the content that I made was gone. It's no love lost, really. Yeah. You know what? I can actually show you. Do you want to see the Matt guy? Hold on. We had another creator. What was his fucking name? I'm horrible. I remember his face. Jack. What was the fucking rest of it? I'm trying to remember his fucking username, but he had to get so many because, you know, he kept getting, one would get shut down or whatever. But anyway, Jack, let's call him Jack. I saved this video that he made. He used to do these things called kill shots, right? Basically where he would do an expose video on some shit creator. And he was part of the Magic the Gathering community. So I saved the video, I uploaded it and privated it on YouTube just to share with friends and whatnot. But with TikTok getting banned, I don't really see, you know, unless he's fucking saved the video and uploaded it elsewhere. But at the same time, it's kind of one of those videos that's not made for the masses. It's made for the people that know. You know, it's like if you know, you know. But yeah, let me get that. Where is it? The Matt Saga. That's 5 fucking minutes. Jesus. Hold on. This makes me kind of nervous. I haven't seen this video in a while. I don't think that there's any N-bombs or anything dropped, but I will say that Matt is overall a pretty offensive person. But I also do feel sympathy for him because he obviously has mental health issues. He's obviously had a, you know, he's had a, nah, fuck, dude. As much as I want to show this video, as much as I don't like this guy, as much as I don't like him, as much as it kind of elevates the point that I'm talking, I'm sitting and thinking about it, and I'm trying to put the human in the situation. Because some of the things that Jack had put in that video, if I were to sympathize and put myself in Matt's shoes, I wouldn't want that information publicly blasted. It is public information. These are things that were found with a Google search because there was, you know, news articles written on the guy. But it's, I don't know, I'm thinking about it and it's like, fuck, man. I don't want to be that guy. I find the video fucking hilarious, but then at the same time, I'm just fucking contributing to more nonsense of the things that I don't want to do. That's the thing. I'm trying to be. And the thing is, it's like I was fully prepared to get it going. But then I open the video. The video's right here, and I'm like looking at him, and I hate this fucking guy. This guy's a piece of shit. But I don't know. Anyway, I could talk about it at least. Let's do that. I guess the better man thing. That's one way of looking at it. I wouldn't want to consider it being the better man because. How do I phrase this? I'm just trying to be a better me, you know? Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about Matt. He means nothing to me, but I understand that my involvement in the world around me, shit comes from it. So, you know, not trying to be a better man, just trying to be a better me. I guess being a better man, as that phrase is typically said, is better than what? You know, like it's comparative, but I like trying to be a better me. It's singular and it focuses on what I need to fucking address, and that's my own fucking insanity. I am the prize. All distractions are just fuel for your brain engine. Going back to TikTok, thank you. Yeah, with the brain rot. Yeah, so yeah, the Matt Saga, that's when I kind of deleted it, and 30 days after, I remade the TikTok channel just to maintain the, you know, Mace Valor, and very rarely would just throw up a video just not, you know, about anything. I would, you know, just shit posting, but not pertaining to just Magic as a whole. The legendary team in the bottle. Well, Demon in a Bottle is the name of the series, and they're all broken into cantos. Why am I fucking shilling my shit? Let me go back to what I was at. Fuck, we're supposed to talk about TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is like, it's something else, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those guys. I felt the fucking dopamine rush, bro. Like I did. Like it felt good to like get attention, you know? But that shit goes to your head very quick, you know? Hard to do a laugh track with all this ingestion, but please watch me try. Yeah, so yeah, the community is fucking nutty, man. Like there are good people, there are bad people. I will say that probably out of all of it, I've only made one lasting friend. Like I've met people, talked with people, but I think out of everyone that I've interacted with on TikTok, I think Ashley Christ is probably the only one that, you know, I'd probably go out of my way to have a beer with her and her husband. You know, they're just decent human beings, you know. So anyway, yeah. The TikTok thing. So I understand that a lot of people because having been someone that used it, and it gave me like a dopamine rush, especially back in 2021. I was kind of in the middle of if you had a StreamYard, I'd riff. I wish I knew what that fucking meant, dude. Like, you and your riddles, bro. I'll find out your secrets one day. Nah, real talk. God damn it, what the fuck was I talking about? Something about TikTok being garbage. Wow, my mind is like quite literally just drawing blanks. And if it helps, can you let me know how my stream quality is? Because I could go and make a thing if necessary. No, you can speak however you want, man. I mean, you know, we're all weird here. God damn, this is killing me. I'm just trying to remember what I was saying. This is the thing, man. I want to be able to like engage in chat, but like, fuck, man. It's so easy for me to just get lost. Anyway, back to TikTok. Fuck, dude. Something about it. Where was I? I'm probably going to end up repeating myself. Forgive me, I just need a mental moment. TikTok, anyway, yeah. Yeah, TikTok's gotten... I understand, having been someone that utilized TikTok... Fuck. Alright, then I'll hold on to it for the time being. But if I need to make some adjustments, sort of what I... Anyway, fuck it. No. Focus. Less naked girls in advertise? The hell are you talking about? No. I saw your email. I read part of it, but I do want to respond to it, and I'm glad you sent the email because I watched that video, and bro, real quick, I'm going to go back to talking about the TikTok thing, but since you're here, I just want to say this. That video, it's like there's... So when I write and I do a lot of world building and stuff, I have a lot of the universe like mapped out and figured out for Demon in a Bottle for like how the nature of hell works, and what was included in your email and what was in that video. And remember, I wrote all that stuff before ever having an interaction with you, so I kind of love like where this like cohesion of consciousness, like it kind of melds together in such a cool way. So, but yes, so all I can say, I will get back and I will give you what I'm actually saying without spoiling it for the masses. But you pretty much hit the nail on the head with the direction that some of those things some of those directions I'm literally going with the novel. Anyway, so very compelling shit. All right, back to TikTok. Fuck! Which part was I talking about? God damn it! Oh, having been someone that received the dopamine boost, having been someone like oh man. Man, the more I think, all right. Breathe. I like so much things came at once. All right, let's kick it off. Having been someone that has been on TikTok and, you know, used it as a creative outlet, was able to meet people. I've said this before, I don't hang out with people IRL. Like, all of my actual friends are all over the place. So I just have my core family, but it's nice as an adult to be able to have other people. Oh, you know, King of the Nerds, man. Fuck yeah. I bow to good old Henry Cavill. He's fucking badass. God damn it. So I get it. I get it. Like, it does feel good to see the numbers go up. It does feel good to have people actually like commenting and interaction and having conversations. It brings the social meter up and it makes you feel all sorts of good things. But as good as it can make you feel, it can make you feel just as bad, because it's like any other thing that's really addictive. Like, we saw this years ago with millennials when they were popping off on YouTube, and they were so focused on the numbers, and then when the numbers started to go down, like, it fucked with them so fucking bad, and it's because like this addiction thing. So that's one element of TikTok I never really liked. That was that so many, like, I'll get the dopamine boost of like the interactions and all this stuff, but that's kind of where it goes. If one of my videos doesn't get a lot of hits, or if it doesn't get whatever, I'm like, oh well, you know. But some people take that shit to fucking heart. It's like such a big fucking deal for them. So don't read it. You're gonna get distracted. So I get it. Also, from the small business owner element, there are small businesses on TikTok that have been able to thrive because it's such an easy platform to kind of get their shit out. It's an easy platform to have an audience. It's an easy way to advertise whatever the hell that your little mom and pop shop is doing, right? And so those things are true, but by and large, that's not where most of the money is. Most of that is from big corporations that are making TikToks and shit like that. But, you know, nonetheless, there are still individuals. And then there's the other tier. So this is people that don't own traditional businesses. This is basically the next level of drop shipping, where you get cheap, random, fucking bullshit from China that is only cheap because they can avoid tariffs because of some fucking shipping loophole, and that's how the items are able to be so cheap. But come on, man, most of these things are dog shit. And so you have this incentive where people earn commission. So that's another angle that I watched this video about TikTok that was like really pulling on the heartstrings, right? It's like, oh, well, people are making, you know, small businesses and people are making money, and, you know, what is a job? I mean, which is true. Like, a job is just how we make money to begin with. Now, Become Zach speaking out against all these dopamine addicts depriving you of power. Lost me there at the last half, but yeah, the dopamine addiction. I think a lot of us are privy to it, but, you know, me, caffeine, Ambien, and THC, and I'll be fine. As for everything else, hard pass. Wait. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? God damn it, dude. Just you guys are listening and enjoy the music. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, so I get like the small business element, where small businesses, you know, kind of use that as a platform to, you know, get successful, or become more successful. Yo, what's up, poodles? That's cool, bud. You can love men, you can love women, you can love anything you want except for children. And I love all of you. Y'all are great. Oh. The TikTok shit. So, but yeah, by and large, TikTok is basically turned into QVC. No, I don't love anything, but, you know, I don't know about that. Trust me, there's a lot more in this world than me that's worth anything. So if I go onto TikTok, it's like, let's look at the fucking. Let me try to. Okay. Oh god, yeah, it's too bright. That work? All right. Here we have a video. There's the whole premise of the video is to sell shit. How's that content? This is an ad. Okay. All right, here we go. This is news. All right, that's a clip from a news segment. Wonderful. That's content. Hey, we got people doing their thing on a live. Wonderful. That's content. Oh, someone re-uploaded a clip that they don't own the rights to? Yeah, that's dog shit. Alright, this is content. This is people fucking once again talking about what I'm talking about, freaking out because their beloved TikTok's being gone. Another random live stream. That's cool. Okay, news clip from Metro UK. Oh, okay, this one is... This is content. This is talking about a scam. Okay, good. I think we're doing good. It's a live stream. Wait, this is weird. All right, there's another one. Okay, wow, this is actually... Because usually my For You page, it's just ad, right? But I think there's fewer and fewer people are selling shit. Whatever. Basically, TikTok used to come in, become... that's sweet. I appreciate that. It basically became like QVC. That's surprising. Those are the fewest TikTok shop videos I've ever seen on the For You page. Because usually it's like every other video is people trying to sell shit. And, you know, just basically TikTok's turned into one big ad. But, yeah, the fuck was I? That's refreshing to see, but it's mainly just because, you know, they're on their way out, so most people are flooding the platform with videos talking about how upset they're going to be when it goes. And, you know, it's going to be interesting, too, when... Oh. My love for everybody is endless. Unless you do some fuck shit. So... But yeah. So TikTok, it's like, because yeah, that's the other thing. So people would make money off the commissions, right? And it's like, okay, that's a good way to make money, but like, you're only making money because you're trying to get people to impulse buy some garbage. I mean, yeah, from the capitalist perspective, it's great, fair, wonderful, whatever. Yeah. But, like, let's be real. Like, let's fucking cut the bullshit and let's fucking be honest with each other. That stuff's dog shit. Stop making him... Edit. Yeah, kids fucking suck, dude. And I got 3 of them. It's weird. I love my kids to death. I hate other people's kids. To an extent. It's like, I don't know, it's like, oh, like kids are like a weird thing for me because like I'm not the biggest fan of illegal immigrants, right? Like I fucking hate them. Well, how do I phrase this? I hate what they do, not them as individuals, you know. Like I'm all for immigration, you want to come here legally, and I do think that we have some issues in that process that could be refined. I think that's kind of what we... Oh, fuck yeah, build a wall. I mean, I don't care. Yeah, fuck it, build a wall. You know? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't want illegal immigrants here. I don't. It's like, I don't. But I do like immigrants. Because that just goes to show that America's such a badass place. People want to go through the legal system to fucking be here and be a part of the American experience. Which... I mean, ever since the towers fell, it's what's the American dream anymore, you know? The American dream used to be to have more than our parents. The American reality is that we are going to have less than our parents. It's like, I'm already aware that there's a good chance that my kids are they're going to be living with me for a while, which, to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of fine with, because I wouldn't mind them living with me because I love my kids. Anyway, it's just the world we live in now. Zelensky's a fucking hack. America should just become part of Canada. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. You go toe to toe, who's gonna win, us or Canada? We will fucking mop the floor with Canada. Oh, Zelensky's that fucking coked out warmonger that's the leader of the Ukraine. Dude, yeah. We were talking about some shit. Hot take: the reason you want to argue with strangers online because you are unhappy with how your life turned out. Oh, that's an interesting perspective. No, I will give like because I've done this show for a long time. This is me bringing it back. I used to do this on Twitch all the time. I used to be really involved with a lot of like the Twitch political stuff, but I didn't like getting stuck with it. So when I made my own content, I was like, hey, here's what I'm gonna do. We'll argue about anything. It doesn't have to be politics, right? And we had a lot of really good talks. We had a lot of people come on Discord, and we had some, like, we would argue politics, abortion, or even the moon landing, and we would talk about which fucking cereal is best. Like, it was serious at parts, but they're relatively lighthearted. And I find that to be fun. I like constructive conversation. But honestly, yeah, the main purpose of this stream is I don't have friends in real life that I can just go hang out with, and I'm not a big fan of crowds or being out in public. So the disassociation of the screen between us kind of makes it so where I dehumanize the chat, right? God, I fucking want to just put a gun in my mouth having just said that sentence, but you know what I mean. It makes it easy for me to just kind of just be myself, whereas opposed to where if I was actually talking to a group of people and stuff, I'd be just so fucking anxious. We all know. Oh shit. Stream is open to the public. Yeah. Thoughts on JQ? What's JQ? You know what I love about you, Mace? Your face, your voice, your eyes, your car, your hair, your car, and your house. It's cool beans, yo. Consequences of globalism. And boomers refusing to continue the economic system they prospered under is what brought us to the current system we have. I mean, yeah, that's a good way to kind of summarize it. Like, for sure. But yeah. So, like, if my life is The Sims, live streaming is how I get my social media up. So, and to argue with anyone about anything, dude, because these fucking streams are like fucking acid trips that go fucking nowhere. Best what asker of all time. Reciprocate my love, please. Don't reciprocate it with cool beans. Oh, Pokemon's better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, it is. But when I was a kid watching Yu-Gi-Oh, man, May Valentine. Missy was always a bitch. Oh my god. Get all the rest in here to bring... Nah, we can keep it mellow. I like it where it's a little bit more no homo intimate, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not ignoring you. It's just I don't have anything to say. Sorry. Both political parties want people to fight left versus right versus... I mean, the way it's funny the way it's said, but it's so fucking true. Most of us, the citizens, were the bottom versus the top, which would be, the corporations, the ultra wealthy, and the fucking government. The government. What? Yu-Gi-Oh! Tries harder all day, you uncultured online set. Like, here's the thing, man. Like, I watched the show as a kid and was entertained by it, and then when eventually got the cards and me and my friends played it. Oh, Trump. Dude, bro, I won't even be started on that shit. I choose Trump between the two, but fuck, man, Trump's a fucking asshole. Um, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Maybe Tyler doesn't love me, and now I feel like George. My breaths are going unappreciated. Oh no. Oh, the H-1B visas? Ugh. Like, I understand wanting to get the top talent from all over the world, but kind of the way that it actually works with companies use the H-1B for cost cutting. Because if you get an American that's trained in a field that's a specialized field, they cost a lot of money. But if you go to a third world country like India and you know, you get someone that's like a doctor or engineer or whatever over there and bring them to the US, you can pay them a lot less, but what they're used to, they might as well be millionaires. Because the little bit of money that the American companies will pay these people is vastly more than what they would get in their home countries. Whoa, no. Leave India alone, okay? Get the best worker for the job. That's how it is on paper, but that's not how it works in practice. The H-1B visa, the way it's actively utilized is a cost-cutting measure. It's less about bringing in raw good talent. Look, here's the thing. If like recruiting is dog shit. Like if companies are always recruiting and they're trying to get the top talent, dude, fucking get good talent, get people in house and double down on the training that you have and reinforce the people you have. That's how that shit used to fucking be. Prime example is someone from YouTube that ignore everyone else. My comments are most important of all. Bam, there, I just said it for you. So the salary requirement is 100K. So you guys ever heard of Gavin Free? Slow-mo guys, did a lot of shit with Rooster Teeth. He came over on an H-1B visa. And he had to, prove that, he was a part of something important. And he used his filmography working on doing like slow-mo stuff in movies, used his IMDb credit as his way to show like, hey, I'm specialized in slow motion photography. And that's how he was able to get his H-1B visa to come to the US. He did not have a salary of 100K. So, no, leave Palestine alone too. Like, here's the thing. I wouldn't advocate for harm to come to these places. I'm just saying, if they do it to themselves, fuck it. I just don't care anymore. Like, I care about the people, but that can only go so far when, the establishment of wherever they're at is just dog shit, But I'm not just pinpointing that to Palestine, because that would be extremely unfair. Israel is tremendously fucked up. Not all Jews, but a massive amount. What? Jews and Indians have a great relationship. I mean, I guess. Okay, you guys don't need to get going back and forth like that. Damn, dude. Ugh. It's so funny because there's very clearly stuff. Wait, let me see. Let me just do live chat. Let me see if it's all coming through. There we. Okay, I changed it up. I can see it all now. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Whoa. Hey, how about we do this? This is something I used to do on Twitch. If you guys want to say some fuck shit, it's okay if you guys kind of direct it towards me. That's fine, because I'm the one that's kind of putting my face out there. Let's just try to keep it chill in the chat, Like, there's no reason for you guys to be going back and forth with one another. Michelle Obama's a man? Man, I don't think she is. But I've seen videos, where, they kind of zone in on her crotch area or however her fucking folds of her dress are. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a stretch. I don't think she's a dude. I do think it's funny to call her one. Dark humor type shit. It's kind of like, I don't like Alex Jones or believe in any of the things that he says, but he does say some pretty funny off-the-wall shit. It's kind of like, it's just so batshit crazy you laugh because the concept of it alone is like, We got grudges from all the way back in chat. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what, believe the CEO of Google is Indian, correct? Who was it? Shit, fuck, Lena Khan, is that her name? The fucking, she's leaving the FTC, which is really sad because she's the first fucking. Now tell me why Donald Trump is increasing tariffs on Canadian imports immediately. Oh, because we're getting fucked on our deal with Canada, so we're just gonna rectify that. This is what it is. Fuck, what the hell was I talking about? God damn it. Dude, my brain sucks, man. Nah, I mean, look, man, it's funny to like say, but you know, like we could talk about it. It's like, oh, America should take Canada. Like we could. It's funny to talk about, but in practice, I don't know. Yeah, the whole idea. It's like the same thing with Greenland. It's like, yo, having Greenland would be cool, but like, you know, they've already got groups of people there that want their own independence from Denmark. So why would we, you know, I don't know. It's like, I'm not gay, exactly. It's like, no. Yeah, I've seen that video, it's funny. Yeah, no, I don't, yeah, we should just let Canada be Canada, let US be US. I mean, I'm kind of one of the, I'm of one of the things where it's like, the age of expansion is basically over, which is why I think it's so stupid that Russia's doing the shit that it's doing with the Ukraine, but we don't want to be Canada, true, north, strong, and free. Yeah, I don't want Canada's problems filtering into America. Like, look, man, there's a lot of issues in America that Canadians don't want to deal with. There's a fuck ton of issues in Canada that Americans don't want to fucking deal with. So I'd rather it just stay separate. Like, let's independently deal with our own dog shit and try to be cool. Nah, man, we bought it. We bought Alaska from the Romanovs. That's ours now. What was it? It's like $7.5 million or some shit. I can't remember the exact price per acre. But I think that's like the round number. The age of expansion is not technically over. No, like, it's technically never going to be over because people are always going to want to expand. But like, I'm saying when you look at it like the whole manifest destiny thing, it's like we hit a point in human history where most of the world was discovered, basically by the leading nations of the world with the technological prowess had discovered and mapped and made sense of here's the ball in which we are on, right? Israel should take over the Middle East. I feel bad for Israel, you know? I don't feel fucking sympathy because, I mean, come on, like, look how they treated the fucking Palestinian people, you know? But imagine paying 60% taxes. LOL, Canada's cucked, bro. Mississippi, my friend. I'm a transplant from California. There we go. Dude, yeah, my fucking brain is fried. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah, manifest destiny and all that shit. Yeah, the taxes are crazy. Your guys' housing crisis is pretty much just as bad as ours. You guys are taking in like shitloads of fucking illegals and refugees, and they're causing all kinds of fucking havoc, just like they are over here. Over here, it's mostly the illegal immigrants that are doing that because we don't take in as many refugees unless they're claiming asylum and refugee status. But let's face facts, they're just circumventing shit. It's like that thing with thoughts on Talmud. They say all non-Jews are animals. I don't know what that means. I don't really follow Judaism very much, so I'm of the thing. It's like people can independently have whatever weird fucking beliefs they want, so as long as they don't hinder the freedoms of others, right? So if Jews want to look at the rest of if Jewish people, I might be wrong, so correct me in this. I'm just going off your comment because I don't know dog shit. But let's say that that's what they believe, that people that don't follow their faith, that we're animals or whatever, then yeah, they can believe that. But ass eating is a sin. No, it's not, man. It's healthy for you. Why do you think it's called tossing a salad? And there's nothing sinful about, you know, being in good shape. It's easier than getting citizenship right now. It would circumvent too. Thoughts on Jesus? Well, let's see. I spent a lot of time in youth group. So I don't know. It's like having been to Afghanistan and lived with like out there for 11 months of my life, and we worked alongside with local nationals. Like, it's one thing seeing a lot of the stuff on the news. It's different when you see it in person. A lot of the local nationals that we worked with, hey, they were actually really decent people, and their faith played nothing into my opinions of them. The Sharia law thing, where it's like you're forcing your religion upon others, that's what I have a fucking problem with. I don't think, and I fucking hate it when fucking Christians try to do that shit. Anyway, yeah. So I spent a lot of time in youth group, Christianity, all that jazz. You know, I was a big fan of God, you know, when I was younger, and then as I got older and became more cynical, whatever. So ultimately, it's like I would consider myself a Christian from the guise that I like the message of Christ, and religiously that's the message I identify with the most. Christ, not his dad. The Old Testament dude's a fucking dick. But, you know, don't be a dick, essentially, which is something I constantly got to work on because I'm kind of an asshole. But, you know, aside from that, the Bible can burn for all I care. It's written by man, it's translated by man, it's fucking elevated by man. The stories are cool, but that's about it. The Shroud of Turin, that's like that thing that's supposed to like have like Jesus's face or whatever. Oh, and I'm pretty convinced that Jesus was relatively dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? He fucking was born and raised in the fucking Middle East, okay? Come on. Like, it takes an open mind to realize that your beliefs might be wrong. It takes a logical mind to realize why your beliefs were wrong. I mean, yeah, true. But the thing is, for me, it's like, the way I look at it, it's like, I know that anything I believe could be wrong, and that kind of goes the same for everybody else. So I try to just be like, whatever about it. Let's just all kind of live in peace and harmony, right? That whole coexist thing. But I just don't like it when it's one religion is trying to impose on another. Like, I don't like a lot of uber Christians, super diehard conservative Republicans that want to put the 10 Commandments up in classrooms. It's like, I don't want like all the fucking LGBTQ propaganda, like, displayed all over in schools, right? But at the same time, I don't want a bunch of fucking religious shit displayed either. Schools are places of education, and that's kind of where the full stop should be. You know, we have separations of, you know, church and state for a fucking reason. Hey, we can all have fun here. Just try to keep the language in the chat, like, you know, mellow, you know? I'm kind of an idiot, of course. Jesus is dark. You're an idiot. Of course Jesus is dark skinned. Well, I know, but there's a lot of depictions of him being white. That's why I think it's funny. It's a lot of like conservative Christians, when they have depictions of Christ, he's always like this white European looking fucking Viking individual, you know. Are you aware that we live in the Matrix? Do you know anything about Harambe? Do you know the connection between Kobe and COVID? Well, I think that the death of Harambe is kind of what led us to the timeline that we're at here. Oh, this? Yeah, I don't really know what to do with the hair, so it constantly gets in my face. So I don't know, like I've thought about getting it cut just to like fix it up, like relatively keep the length, but like clean it up. But fuck, I don't know what I would do, so I just been letting it grow. And it gets in my face, and I hate it, and that's why I wear the beanie. Ugh. Fuck. Where was I? Flat earther? No, bro. Sorry, man. Not that kind of stream. You know, hey, if my financial situation ever changes and I decide that I, you know, want to fucking just say fuck it at this point, I'll drop the OF and let the masses fucking pay 50 cents to see my butthole. I don't know, like that whole OF thing I just don't fucking get. I mean, I could talk about, but I don't know, it's just sad that that's kind of where we've gotten. Argue how being trans is better than not being trans. Oh, this person doesn't understand what we do here. That's cute. Don't abandon your mold. No, I'm not going to. Here's the thing. It's like I can sit and criticize a lot of the OnlyFans stuff, but at the same time, I'm consciously aware. It's like I fucking get it, man. I fucking get it. It's like, you know, Jesus is king. Sure. That's cool, dude. Yeah, fuck my goddamn brain. Where was I? I'm not king. No, I am not. I am just some fucking random NPC. I am not the main character, and neither are you. I think we're still looking for the main character. You know, the fucking the greatest person in human history. You know what I mean? I think we're still at the loading screen waiting for him to spawn, or her, or God fucking forbid Z-Zemzers or whatever the fuck that person wants to identify with. Don't ignore my financial advice. Nah, dude. Dude, that $1,000 can go in so many better directions than, you know. Oh yes, Christ. Yep. Joy. Yeah. Oh. I'm trying to remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, the OF thing, man. It's like, yeah, I could criticize it, I could make fun, I could like point out a bunch of shit, but like ultimately it's just sad. And you know, yeah, like fucking rent. Are you fucking kidding me? How fucking the cost of living is fucking insane. Do I think the LA fires were intentional? I grew up in California, so wildfires were, it was just a seasonal thing. It just they fucking happen, you know. Sometimes like, yeah, there's arson, this, that, and the other. But bro, I've become so fucking jaded and cynical over the years. Like I can't help but like when I try not to dive into conspiracy theories, because that's just, it's a path and it's a rabbit hole of a specialized type of brain rot. But at the same time, it's really fucking hard to ignore when so many things fucking line up. You know what I'm saying? So, what was it? The map of where the wildfire is, it just so happened to line up with a proposition for a high-speed rail that kind of went, and like intentional, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Hey! Alright, well, come on. Wait a minute. Aryan Aristocrat. I just fucking figured out your name. Oh! Damn, dude. I thought you were actually going to be here and we could actually cool, red text is faster than green text. Yeah, okay. Aryan Aristocrat. Okay. I read the username now. Damn, I thought you were actually going to be here and we could actually have a good conversation. We can talk. Chill, bro. I'm for debate. But, I don't know. Parts of me are uncomfortable with that username and some of the context of what you're saying. Why would it be gross to be black? It's just a skin color. Who gives a fuck? Do you think I have a fat ass? I know I do. I don't know. I just don't. It's like there are so many reasons to hate other people. Okay. Well, how is no racism if you say I'm not black gross? That it just comes off, you know. Anyway, yeah, there's so many better reasons to hate people than the color of their skin, you know. Or there's so many better reasons to hate people than just for something that they can't change about them. Okay, you know. Views on abortion. Oh, we really want to go there. Okay. Let's see. Personally. Oh, come on. Let's not do that shit. Alright, whatever. Anyway. Personally, I am pro-life. However, when I vote, I usually vote pro-choice. Usually. So, yeah, I think I'm the safe safe, seldom, rare, whatever. Like there's a catchphrase for it. Like for things like rape, incest, things like that. Like yes, okay. For the health of the mother, definitely. Like I get totally 100% get these things and agree with them. But I'm pro-life personally. But when it comes to my vote, I usually go pro-choice. And I understand that concept might be really strange for a lot of people. I do not live in a bubble. I am not the only person in America, and I'm fully aware that other people have different beliefs about other things than I do. And because of an Allied bombing? I agree with pro-life common sense. Well, the thing is, too, it's like, this kind of goes back to the thing I was talking about kids earlier when it comes, I got in the weeds on the illegal immigrant thing. The one part that always fucks me up is the kids. You know, like the dreamers and stuff, the people that, you know, they bring their kids over, they try to have their anchor babies, all that shit. And it's like, as much as I don't like illegal immigrants, and I think it's bullshit that they're here, like, kids are our fucking future, man. And it saddens me that we live in a society where, you know, you have these pro-lifers that are all about life, but once that life is here, they don't give a fuck about it anymore. They don't give a fuck about the goddamn baby. They don't give a fuck about the kid. So it becomes more like a fucking control thing. I'm pro-choice and pro-unlimited abortion. Oh, come on, bro. Not cool. Anyway, but yeah, that's just kind of my take. Like, I have my own personal views on it, but I'm not gonna make my own personal views. I'm not gonna force them upon other people. Ideally, we would live in a world where, you know, it just wouldn't be even a question, and people, you know, these things wouldn't happen, and situations wouldn't arise where people want abortions for one reason or another. We would live in a society where, you know, we actually care about, you know, creating family units and stuff. But like, it's like we have so many systems designed that don't care about the core family unit. And hell, man, the economy sucks. We're noticing the failing birth rates because people can't, like, fucking afford shit. And at the end of the day, it's like, fuck, man. It's like, if we lived in a society that wanted to foster, like, if we fucking lived in the same kind of era of prosperity back that the boomers had, you know, I'm getting off on the weeds on this. It's like I have so much to say about it, but I'm having a hard time making a cohesive thought. You're right, but there's people who do care of the baby. Not aborting the child will always be the moral better option. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I do think abortion's murder. 110%. I do think it is. Like, if someone, you know, gets an abortion and it's just on a whim, if it's not because their life is at risk or because they were raped or because of an incestuous relationship, for any of those reasons outside of that, it's fucking murder. You know, this is what it is. But at the same time, I'm not gonna, like, because it's one of those things that we're so divided on. Hey, that's my personal opinion on it, but, like, who am I to fucking dictate what other fucking people do with their bodies, you know? Are you part of the noticing? Never heard of it. Isn't there laws in general? Laws are forced on either way. Speed limits or that. Wait, did I say something to... I lose track of what I say, so I have no idea what that's in relation to, but... Yeah, I don't know much about the shroud. That's like the napkin that was on Jesus's face or some shit. You're right, but there's people... Yeah, so that's true. Like, there are people that care about kids, but... Here's a fun fact. I have 14 siblings, the vast majority of which had to go through foster care because my biological mom lost all of them, right? Because she was a crazy meth addict. My dad was the only one that came and got me. All my siblings, because we're all halves, all different dads. So they all went into foster care. And, you know, I've kind of seen the results of how the foster care system works, you know? That's fine, man. I'm saying you're against forcing laws on other people, but laws are forced. Not forcing laws, it's like forcing my, like, beliefs, you know? Like, I am pro-life. Like, I believe that outside of designated, like, agreed upon things. Like, I mean, technically even, fuck, man. I mean, I guess technically any version of abortion can be kind of constituted as morals or as murder, because my belief is that life is created at the moment of conception. But I'm fine with, like, God, I'm getting on the weeds on this. Just remove the red lights. No, yeah, I will, but it doesn't mean, like, if I'll either agree with you or I either won't, whatever. I'm trying to, like, get out my my thoughts, but that's the cool thing that we're talking about it, because, like, sometimes I think these things, but then when I say it out loud, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. That happens quite a bit, and it's trying to, like, articulate these feelings and these perspectives in a way that, so I consider myself a Christian because I follow the message of Christ. I don't like the fucking Bible, and I don't fully believe that Christ was ever actually here, but for what it is, that's the one religious thing I do kind of connect to the most. But yeah, people can believe whatever they want to believe so long as they don't, like, shove it down the throats of others. So new topic, sure thing. People generally think that poor people aren't allowed to have children because of being able to provide. Yeah, isn't that dumb? There's quite a few of you guys in here. You ever seen a ghost? Let's argue religion. You're lost, bro. Me? Yeah, I'm most likely lost. That's crazy. I'm lost because I don't believe whatever the fuck shit you believe. That's nuts. Abortion should be banned unless the pregnancy can kill the mom or if there's a very strong evidence she was raped. I mean, yeah, it's something, get in the weeds, do that enough and you'll become one of us. No, I've never seen a ghost. Like, I'm open to supernatural fucking things, but, like, I'm open to it. I've just never experienced any of it, so, which is why, yeah, Christ is the only way. Hell, Satan. Show physique. No. Discord. No. Last time I gave my Discord out, it wasn't ready. Let's just say that, and it still isn't ready. So, let me keep up on the stream for a while. Let me kind of finish setting things up. Because this is just me shooting the shit with a bunch of fucking randos. This is how I bring my social meter up. We're just fucking shit talking with each other. We don't need to go into the Discord just yet. Yeah, basically, we just shit talk. We're just sitting here, You guys say Hell Satan. Yeah, that's because I thought we're all trolling and shit here. Argue with me about why it's immoral to grow out your beard if you cannot grow a full beard. Well, yeah, that's not what we do here. Yeah, you guys come to argue, yeah, but we're not like that high school debate shit where I take this side, you take that side. Come up with something and then bam, right here, fucking Bigfoot, welcome. Dude, Bigfoot ain't fucking real, man. Wouldn't that shit fucking debunk? But them skinwalkers, man. Them fucking skinwalkers. That motherfucker ain't real. I see a post about arguing. I'm high and bored. Fucking smoke it up, bro. What are you most knowledgeable and passionate about? Wow, that's actually a good question. I'm gonna be real. I don't really think I'm highly knowledgeable about fucking anything, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, let's talk about, like, my work history, right? Like, over the course of my life, I've had a bunch of different jobs. Let's see. I was in the military. I was a cook in the military, and that's because I wanted to be a fucking chef, but then after experiencing working in that type of environment, absolutely fucking not. I only cook for people I care about. That's it. I think you're totally knowledgeable. Let's argue. No. We can't. It's just it's kind of like a hodgepodge. Like, I'm one of those guys that knows little interesting facts or whatever. But I mean, dude, fuck no. Like, I'm gonna be straight up, man. I'm not super intelligent. Let's just say that. Like, I'm not a fucking idiot, but at the same time, like, My girlfriend's probably one of the smartest people I know, and I fucking feel so sorry that she got stuck with me. But the passion thing, though. I am very passionate about writing. It's what I do in my free time. As far as the connectivity with the world, I have a lot of different opinions and stuff and whatever, but I think the one thing that I'm passionate about is the right to repair. Because it does kind of filter into a lot of other avenues of our lives. You know, I remember growing up in my grandparents and my dad and all that stuff, like the stuff that the tools and stuff that they would get, that shit would last. And if it didn't, they could easily... Yes, I love Louis Rossmann, man. Love Louis Rossmann. You know, and it's like they just don't build shit like that anymore. Everything is now designed to fail. And it's like, fuck, I said this the other day, fuck. What the fuck, bro? Ah! Yeah, there you guys go. There's some ammunition. Go ahead and fucking tease the chair. I don't know where my fucking phone is. God. Oh, this is... Oh, man. God damn it. Okay. So this is an iPhone 11 Pro. I had this conversation the other day. Jesus. So basically, it's like I know how to replace a battery in these things, but because of the way that this is fucking designed, it's like really fucking difficult to get in this thing. You gotta... I'm not gonna go into it, but like it's like little things like that. Like things are specifically designed to either break, to fail, or for be extremely difficult on a user level to fucking, you know, fix, repair, etc. And that's something that it's like it's sick to me. You know, it's like you will own nothing and you will be happy. That fucking corporate mindset can go fuck itself. This whole push for economic growth, pushing everything to a fucking subscription service is just fucking outlandish and stupid. It's like, we're fucking cooked, dude. Like, that's what I'm passionate about. That's like the big thing that I advocate for. You know, it's that I do strongly believe in the right to repair. Yeah, the whole planned obsolescence thing. I mean, there's some caveats to it. I do know that over time, when you keep updating and refining an operating system and give it an update, it's gonna be more hungry and require more resources. Like, I get that element, but to the extreme degree that it is with Apple devices, it's like, all right, come on, man. It's a bit fucking much, you know? It was already turning into a writer, not able to find it. Bro, dude, like, this, like, hold on. Like, I try to keep some things organized, like all my writing notes and shit. Oh, God. This is some of them. Right there. But yeah, my shit, like, I'm like one of the most fucking disorganized people in the world, so very stereotypical for your fucking any guy that does whatever this nonsense is. Dude, yeah, it did. It really fucked farmers, man. And it's like, it's just fucking sad that, like, I fuck Bigfoot. Why? No thanks. Why does Nick Fuentes why does that name ring a bell? What you're saying is very anti-Semitic about planned obsolescence. Don't see how. No, I love people of all fucking skin colors. The color of someone's skin means very fucking little to me. The necessity of clean water access for all. How is that an argument? That's a fucking damn good statement. You know, Israel has a pretty badass desalination system. Why the fuck can't we, like, spend metric shit tons of money to do that over here in California, you know, to refine fresh water out of fucking salt water, you know, have it be powered by a nuclear power plant so that basically the energy needs of it are met. It's like, really, man? Like, I don't see, but everyone's fucking anti-nuclear fucking energy when nuclear energy is realistically what's going to actually benefit humanity the fucking most. So you don't want the higher ups to make more money? Fuck no, they can go fuck themselves. Look, man, here's the thing. I don't mind if people are rich or people are wealthy if they've earned it. But like Tim Cook, for example, that fucking piece of shit, he goes to bed at night with a goddamn smile on his face and fat fucking stacks in his fucking bank account, all while knowing that the cobalt that they source for the fucking phones is mined with fucking slave labor. You can't tell me that he doesn't fucking know this shit. And he goes to bed with a fucking smile because it's all about economic growth. Morality and ethics are objective. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm definitely not smart enough to talk about that shit. The missus, yeah, she's crazy smart. She could really go into that, but me, no. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of smooth brain on things. Desalinization is actually in use. It's just a drop in the bucket. Okay. I wonder why. Position on veganism. My girlfriend's a vegan. It's cool, man. Bro, 50 IQ. Probably. I need to go get some more. Oh, fuck, where was that one? Yeah, position on veganism. My girlfriend's a vegan. So, and it's cool. It's fine. Like, I have no qualms with it. It does make things interesting when I cook dinner because I have to cook separate meals for her and for me and the kids. So, oh, yeah, she's bi. So, yeah, I guess that's an accurate statement. All right, TMI. Also, making a joke about how you're anti-Semitic and not wanting the higher-ups to make money, and you went for Tim Pool and not Jim Joe. Not sure. Anyway, no. Well, Tim Pool's the easy example because I already had Apple on the brain. So, but it's like just same with with any fucking corporation. A lot of these fucks, they know reasons. So, what do you think about religion, or which one? Why are we still on that? I don't necessarily follow any religion. If I were to, I would consider... Well, technically, me and the missus are Quakers. She's far more devoted as a practicing Quaker than myself. But essentially, I'm a follower of the message of Christ, but I have a hard time even believing that he existed. So I enjoy the message for what it is, but for the most part, the Bible can just fuck off for all I care. Yeah. But as far as my position on religion, so long as your religion is not forced upon and impede the freedoms of others, practice and believe whatever you fucking want. Go get it. Yeah, Quakers are like the far more progressive versions of Christians. That's the best way to kind of... Secular historians agree he existed. I mean, that's cool, man. I just never really put much stock into it. But you said you agree with... Oh, I said, I mean, like, comparatively. But yeah, even when I was in high school and I was going to youth group and I was crazy involved with my church, I was always, like, pro-gay people. Like, I don't care. That's the one thing I never liked about a lot of, I just felt like the Christian message of love and acceptance, but then, you openly hate people for whatever reason, but it's like, and a lot of it's hypocritical, man, like... I already talked about this the other day, but where was I? Oh yeah. Microsoft is acquiring 3 Mile Island to get it back running, and they want to use it to be able to run like their AIs and shit. Because AI is gonna takes a tremendous amount of energy, which smart fucking move. It's a good idea. But I do worry about it because nuclear energy is very different from just random computer software, right? So I would hope that they would get the right people on board to fucking manage that shit. But yeah, ever since like Chernobyl and then 3 Mile Island and Fukushima, like all of these disasters, it's painted a really bad... It's painted nuclear energy in a very, very bad light. Kyle Hill has a ton of amazing videos kind of going into like why nuclear energy is far more safe than, especially in the modern era, than, you know, than we can actually be than is actually perceived, you know, in the public consciousness. So yeah, I'm totally all for fucking nuclear energy, man. You know, provided that it's, you know, handled safely. And, you know, for the most part, most nuclear plants are some of like the safest in the world, because they have to be, because if it's not, tons of people get fucked. Yeah, fire's hot. Yeah, once again, we have another person that just doesn't get it, but fire's hot. Yep, fire is hot, dude. You obey Judaism without knowing, yet attack Christians for not liking gay people. You should be mad at people that... What? I'm trying to make... I obey Judaism without knowing it, yet attack... I attack any and all religions. It's just the reason why it's easier for me to attack Christianity is because that's the one that I have, throughout the course of my life, have had the most involvement in, you know? I mean, I think it's kind of disgusting when you have like leaders of these mega churches that are some of the richest people in the country, and their congregation are mostly filled with people in poverty, and they're constantly like, God wants you to give to the church. You will be blessed. Come on, I need another jet. Pay to the church. Like, that's fucking disgusting, dude. And that's why I think that churches should be fucking taxed. Fuck them at this point. Oh, yeah, of course they're not. They're not real Christians. Because these are people that are just, you know, taking advantage of a system and fucking siphoning it. You know, siphoning every penny they can out of it. It's about a relationship with God. At the end of the day, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't give a fuck about the Bible. I don't give a fuck about this or the other. It's like, I like the message, and I hope to God that I can at least maintain my life in some sort of sense where I am good to my fellow man. Which is hard because, you know, I am still human at the end of the day. Microsoft invested into Constellation Energy. I want to look that up real quick. Yeah, that's the other cool thing too, is like there's a lot of things in the world that I'm interested in, but I'm not super knowledgeable about. So having you guys bring it up is kind of badass, because it lets me. And fuck, man, goddamn, fuck NV Energy, fucking go fuck themselves. Oh my god. Most of our energy out here is from the fucking dam, and we also have solar farms. Most of our energy is renewable, but fucking some fucking reason. We're constantly getting these rate upgrades, and the reason for it is like, oh, we have to pay for fuel. The fuck are you talking about? So I don't know, like NV Energy, like nickels and dimes, and I'm actually supposed to pay my electric bill today. Let me do that while I'm looking at this Constellation Energy thing. Don't sweat your energy bill. Lock in a fixed supply rate when you switch to Constellation today. Nope. Constellation Energy, Microsoft. Let's do that. Largest ever seen power purchase agreement with Microsoft. A deal. Ooh. Here we go. This was September. Constellation Energy to launch Crane Clean Energy Center, restoring jobs and carbon-free to the power grid. And carbon-free power to the grid. Constellation signs its largest ever power purchase agreement with Microsoft, a deal that will restore TMI Unit 1 to service and keep it online for decades, add approximately 835 megawatts of carbon-free energy to the grid, create 3,400 direct and indirect jobs, and deliver more than $3 billion in state and federal taxes. Psychology is not as scientific as people claim. I mean, I know that my therapist and my fucking my government provided fucking drug dealer, my what is it? The pill doctor, whatever the fuck you call them. I have a lot to thank for those people for my own fucking like mental shit. But yeah, I try to get to the comments as much as I can. Don't have to donate if you don't want to, but appreciate it nonetheless. But yeah, let's talk. Yeah, What do you have to say about that? It's a pretty interesting claim. Psychology is not as scientific as people claim. Like, let's talk about that. What do you mean? Anyway, back to the nuclear stuff. The nuclear thing is, it's not something I'm knowledgeable about, but it's something I'm very interested in. Pharmacist, you twat. No, not the pharmacist, the other one. The one that prescribes the medication. I guess he means most psychology is mostly theoretical. Yeah, true. Because, yeah, so many people are so fucking different. Like, yeah, some methods of helping whatever can help some people, but it doesn't help everyone. It's hard to lump everyone into one thing. Yo, you got a question? What's up, fam? You don't need pills, you need scripture. Okay. 20 years only powering Microsoft. That's the thing, too, man. It's like... But is that such a terrible fucking thing? Like, think about it. Like, you're not a goat. Nope. You need to better yourself eating and working out. Dude, wholeheartedly agreed. I actually, years ago, I weighed far more than I do now, and I did not like it, and I fixed that. I changed my eating habits, and I lost 70 pounds over the course of a year, and I was really proud of myself. And now I'm hovering about 220, and my dietary stuff has been kind of good. I've been like sitting there, but yes, you are right. I do need to exercise to kind of trim off a bunch of the other crap. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm looking at this thing, and like, is it really that bad? Like, if a company is going to be using a tremendous amount of energy, if they own a power plant to fund whatever it is that they're making, it's not taking away from us. With the way a lot of AI is right now, they're using our current grid. So while we try to live our lives and normal non-AI businesses try to operate, they're also competing with the energy demands of all these crazy, intense server farms. So is it a bad idea? No, it's not. I mean, I would want more nuclear power plants to come online to be able to provide free, clean energy for the masses. But if this is a step towards that direction, then hey, fuck it. You know, you got to take the W wherever you can, man. Taco Bell is better than Chipotle. I mean, I'm a kind of guy where it's all about how far my dollar goes. So yeah, I do agree, like, Taco Bell's better than Chipotle. I do think Chipotle obviously tastes better, but it's just not worth the fucking price for as little as they give you. They sell their excess power on the grid that goes to the public. Once again, I don't think that's bad at all. So, you know, if the main draw of what they're utilizing comes from something that they own and then they have excess and sell it off, I think that's perfectly fine. That's much better than them, you know, trying to exist on the same grid and using the same power sources as everybody else. Are there more doors or wheels? Wheels, yeah, more wheels. It also depends on what you define as a wheel, but what was it? I think it was Veritasium that was it could have, I don't know if it was Veritasium or another video that went into it, but something about like on the cellular molecular structure, there's these, God, this is the thing, like, I know these things, but I don't know these things. These are just fucking passing things that I've seen in life, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but they're essentially like molecular wheels, you know. Yeah, what about fat chicks? What about them? Oh, God. We want to know... Jesus Christ. Politicians have scared... Yeah, they constantly scare people. And a lot of that is the oil companies, you know? Because, you know, they and the thing is, it's like... oil companies can still do what they do, man. They can still, like, you know... But, you know, I don't know. Ugh. We have the same algorithm. I hope we do. That'd be dope. But I watch a lot of weird shit, man. Let me see. Let me...
Hello, Giraffe. How are you today?
The loneliness up.
Alright. I'm gonna see if we indeed do have a similar... Let's check that out. So, window capture. Once again, not all my shit's set up because... Why? So here's my For You page on YouTube. Let's see if any of this shit lines up with the rest of you guys. Binge watching body cam videos. I get down on the rabbit hole on those too, or car crash compilations, or like, you know, like, okay. But yeah. So any of these guys like lining up for hey. Oh, this was a chatter in here, and some of this shit will fucking like mind fuck you, bro. So go check out Scientific Spirituality. Yeah, any of this like tickle you guys, any of this shit. Chernobyl is the bad instance that politicians use, but we'll look at the downside of fracking and countless oil spills that happen. Yeah, right? It's so fucking stupid. Oh, what's the 5090 situation? What the fuck do I even have? Hold on. Oh wait, I have the box here somewhere. I have a 4060. I bet you guys will never guess what my computer looks like though. Or, you know. Oh damn, I need more. I'd have to walk out of my house and see a shrine with this truck stands on a huge cross. It says, "Justice for Dylan." I missed a friend of my friend neighbor Dylan novel was at the top of police activity. No shit. Great cards. I'd have to listen to everyone around me talk about how it was murder. Jesus. Nuclear energy is great for a world that does. Yeah, in a perfect world. Uses AI generated frame rates instead of actual processing. See, I think we're going a bit too fast on the AI thing. That's something that really, really kind of gets me, man. We are going way too fucking quick. It doesn't. They're trying to throw it in everything, and it's like, Jesus Christ. String theory makes sense, but can't explain it. Fucking agreed. Family ended up giving 7 million or 9. AI needs to be controlled, but too many companies are competing. Well, it's the fucking race, man. Everyone's racing because the whole premise. I don't think Neil deGrasse Tyson's a buffoon. I mean, I like a lot of the stuff he talks about. I like that he tries to bring scientific literacy to the world. The one downside is that a lot of scientists have put a lot of their own intrinsic political biasness and their own, worldviews and stuff. Like, look, man, I'm accepting of all people in the world. If you identify as whatever gender and you inform me of that and you tell me your pronouns, I'll be respectful and address you as such. I may not personally believe that as being a functional part of reality, but I will respect you as a person enough to do that. But when you have scientists that try to fucking say that there's 5 million genders and sex is a construct or whatever the fuck, like fucking Bill Nye is on, it's like, bro. Elon Musk, yeah. Here's the thing with Elon. I used to be a big fan of him. When I was younger, I thought a lot of the shit that he was doing was kind of cool, But then as I got older and I kind of, really looked at his behavior and stuff, about the time he bought Twitter, I was like, this guy, I don't know anymore. I like the whole free speech element, but in practice, very early on when he took control of Twitter, any speech that went against him was silenced. And it's like, come on, man. You want to be an advocate for free speech, but you can't fucking take criticism, or you don't like people tracking your plane, which is public information fucking anyway. Calm the fuck on, bro. You're so sensitive, because, and then there's that funny shit with him, basically paying people to get really good at games, but then he'll stream it as if he's the one that got there. It's like, okay, bro. I don't think there's anything wrong with India. India is actually a very viable market in terms of capitalism, because, for the longest time, a lot of companies have used manufacturing in China, but there's a good chance that, hey, why don't we expand into other nations and get manufacturing done there? I know that's something Louis Rossmann had talked about with Apple, where Apple had wanted to shift a bunch of its manufacturing over to India. It's all costs, man. It all comes down to money. He's making a point though, because that's what our news media does to the mainstream. Yeah, I'm not saying like he's wrong. No, he's like by and large, a lot of the things he's pretty right about. Like, I remember how Twitter used to be. You couldn't so much as have a fucking controversial opinion that went against the fucking the established left on there. It was basically a massive echo chamber, for those groups of people. And so when Elon came around and kind of opened the floodgates, it's for better or for worse. I do think that there's a lot more outlandish conservative views that are on there, which, I mean, I lean more conservative in terms of the economy. I lean more liberal in terms of social issues. So I'm a moderate. Oh, I'm an independent. Oh, yeah. Well, basically, I can't choose sides because fuck both sides. Both sides suck. But, yeah. So Twitter now, it's hard, man. It's like, here's the thing. I don't like seeing porn. I don't like seeing fucking half-naked women or men, or fucking, like, the constant barrage of people trying to get you to watch their OnlyFans. I hate seeing that shit. I don't like seeing it on Instagram. I don't like seeing it. And I think that's why a lot of the time I spend is on YouTube, because I've been a part of YouTube since it was first released. So my shit is very carefully catered to where I don't see that shit. But I'm just like any other guy in the world. Do I like that shit? Abso-fucking-lutely. But if I'm just sitting here scrolling, just hanging out, I don't want to see that shit. Save that for late at night, incognito mode, go do my thing. But aside from that, like, I don't like how in your face all this over-sexualization shit is. It fucking, I'm not a fan of it. But I understand that collectively as a society, we did this. We made it the fucking reality. And it's a big contributor to the fucking insane loneliness epidemic. Elon does. He does spread quite a bit of misinformation. I will say this though, even though like my opinion of Elon is soured over time, I still think he's funny. And it's not so much that like, oh, it's like one of those things when you're like watching a train wreck and you just kind of see it all happen and you're like, no fucking way, and it's kind of hilarious. And yeah, there are sometimes they'll say some really outlandish shit that I get a giggle out of. What do you think of district attorney in popular cities not prosecuting criminals at resort? So, without getting into too much detail, this is insanely personal. Oh, Camilla's a fucking cunt, Trump. But Trump's also a piece of shit. But still Trump over Camilla. Yeah, so my family is, we've experienced injustice because of prosecutors. Let's just say that. And it's so fucked up. And I do wish that a lot of these people were tougher on crime. But they're not. And it pisses me off. So without going into specifics on that, because I lived in Washington when I first got out of the Army, and I was up there for like 6 months, and Seattle was lots of homeless people. Portland, when I drive through Portland, make a stop whenever I would head down to California, to Menifee, and fuck, man, Portland's just like the whole city is like Skid fucking Row, and it's like, and the people that run these cities act like it's not even fucking there, like they act like it's fucking nothing, and it's a perpetuating cycle. And I think it was Oregon. No, I can't remember. It was a really good documentary I watched from Como News, from Tacoma. But basically the idea is, because they're so soft on crime, right? You have a drug dealer, right? But they're soft on drug-related crimes. So he gets arrested for selling drugs, right? He's selling drugs to people that are drug addicts, people that are homeless, whatever. And these people, because of their social economic means, the only way that they can really get money is that they steal shit. So they go and steal shit, right? Stores get shit stolen from them, but these people Like, they get a slap on the wrist, or it's like a cite and release. Well, okay. And then same with these guys, cite and release. So you're not punishing the drug crimes that are fueling the fucking theft crimes, and then all the while the people that are getting their shit stolen from get no recompense. And then you fucking wonder why your cities are dog shit like that. You wonder why your cities are fucking mean, dude. He probably lives good, so it hasn't hit him yet. Preachers in the skies. What did Trump do in his last term that makes you confident that he will do better than the current administration? That is a very good question. I really wish I could articulate it outside of fucking like anecdotes, just from how I live as a human, like just from my own perspective. But let's see. We all want to talk about the economy, right? But that's kind of like a Congress thing. You know, I don't want to blame the president for every fucking thing, because let's face facts. I mean, he has his role, but his role is kind of dedicated to where it's at. Does he have some involvement in the economy? Yeah, but who has more involvement in the economy? The fucking Congress. They're a much bigger issue when it comes to the economy than either of the administrations. It's with Biden and the Blues, they're so disconnected with how they spend money, right? It's like a lot of these like progressive things that they want, like healthcare for people, I'm cool with. That's fine. But like healthcare and stuff for illegal immigrants, no. Look, man, I'm sorry, they shouldn't be here in the first place. Why are we giving them fucking anything other than a fucking trip back home? And I understand that is actually kind of hard, because a lot of the people that crossed over the southern border, they're not natives to Mexico. They're not even fucking Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you properly get these people back where they're supposed to come from, especially when there's no due diligence when we willingly let these people in? You know, there's, you know, off on the weeds. Pre-sup is silly. What? It's true. That's what, you know. There are two base wolves. Can't justify logic. It's saying he'll. Yeah, I know. Yep, super dumb, dude. Sorry. Yeah, sorry that this is just how my live stream set up. It's just us shooting the shit, because I don't know everything, and neither do fucking y'all. But that's why we talk, so we figure shit out. You know what I mean? Make homeless illegal. No, that's terrible. No, don't make homeless people illegal to be homeless. Catalyst, you're retarded. Justify logic then. In regards to what? Thoughts on a certain Austrian painter? I hope he's burning in hell. Pre-sup is silly, but you can't answer any of the questions. Yeah, because I don't fucking... how many times have I told you? I don't fucking know what I'm talking about half the time. Anyway. Yeah, it's like... Here's the thing. Like, I got really pissy with fucking Gavin Newsom, man, trying to do this whole... let's see. California had, like, billions of dollars in their budget to address the homeless problem. But the problem with how that was set up is that the vast majority of the funds were eaten up in administrative costs. So most of the funds didn't actually address the actual fucking problem, you know. And the thing with homelessness, it's not just one blanket issue that causes homelessness. Like, fun fact, there was a point in time where I was homeless for a couple of years, you know, and you know, it's like I wasn't a fucking meth addict, you know. I was just on hard times. I'd gotten out of the military. I had a thin support system, but not one that could, you know, and I was having a hard time adjusting to civilian life, you know, being so used to going from high school straight into the military. It's like, I feel like because I had the safety net of my family and then the consistency of the military, by the time I got out, like, I didn't know how to be a real adult on my own, you know. And like a lot of these things happen to a lot of different people. It's not that all homeless people are what they are because of drugs or because of crime or whatever, you know. That's just kind of like how it is, and that's why it's so sad. And seeing, in California, they think, oh, let's just throw money at it and that will solve it. That's not going to solve it. You're just trying to put a Band-Aid on the wound as opposed to finding the core issues of what is causing these things to happen in the fucking first place. And, and Gavin Newsom, it's like, he is such a fucking, like, he has this air of, like, how awesome and kingly he is because he's the governor of California. But he doesn't give a fuck about the citizens of his state. Of what origin? I am American. I was born and raised in America. Enter, claim asylum, and wait for their court date. Most don't show up to court or never get a court date due to lack of judges. Yeah, yep, there's also that. That's a big fucking issue. And it's true. It's like, did these people, like, there's a, what we have a legal way to claim asylum, right? At the port of entry. But by coming over illegally and then claiming asylum is this crazy loophole. Let's get rid of that loophole. If that's what you do, no. You have to do it the right way. Fuck off. Because it's a slap in the face of all of the actual immigrants that take the time to do the thing right in the first place. Proposed a bill to acquire more judges, but Republicans shut it down. Because I think it's because Republicans are afraid that they're going to be stacking. And if it was the Republicans that came up with it, the Dems would be mad because they would be stacking. Do we need more judges? Yeah, I do think we need more judges. Do you think... there should be like an emphasis, like we have, oh yeah, sorry, I'm fucking still stuck here. But yeah, it's already 11:30, so I'm gonna give you guys like a 5-minute warning because I have fucking dad shit to go do. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, but like I'll fuck. What the hell, where was I? Yeah, I do think having like more judges, more fucking, like, streamline our fucking legal system so it's not clogged up as much. That would be nice. It's like so many people like go to college for all sorts of fucking shit, and I feel like this is gonna lead into a much longer fucking discussion than is necessary. But yeah, it's like, it would be nice if those things were available. But it's costs a lot of money to become a lawyer. You go to school, all this stuff. I am the way and the truth and the life. If I lived in where would I rather live? Fucking Homestead in Wyoming. Like, as long as I have an internet connection, I'm happy. But the further away I am from society, the happier I'll be. DoorDash is a good job. Having been someone that my primary income used to be DoorDash years ago, yikes. Dude, pee is stored in the balls, dude. All right. There's an AI in my buddy's server that we fuck with. Have you argued with a vegan? I wouldn't really argue with a vegan because my girlfriend's vegan and I make vegan meals every single day because I'm the one that cooks. So, yeah, I'm fine with the vegans. And she's not the kind that pushes it down people's throats. She's not one of the people that will mention it. If anything, I'm the one that is because we're having this conversation now. But, what is the best EU country and why is it Estonia? Let me... I've heard of Estonia, but I don't really know anything about it. Ooh, first thing on Google is very pretty. I assume you've already argued about the existence of God. Oh, not necessarily. Because, we could in future ones if you want, but I don't know. For me, it's like you all believe what you all believe, whether it's real or not. No one fucking knows until we fucking die. So that's what it is. Me personally, I do believe in God, but my interpretation of God is not the same as everybody else's. So my interpretation of God is the physical universe and all the laws that make reality and existence fucking possible. So because that to me is the alpha, the omega, all-knowing, omnipotent, but at the same time relatively uncaring, because why would God care about its creation? It creates, it leaves, and it lets us revel in the masterpiece that we have. I mean, Fuck, dude, it could be anything. Anyway, all right, yeah. So I gotta go do dad shit. No, the stream went on a little longer than I initially anticipated, which is cool. We had good conversation. Once again, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but at least we're sitting here having fun. And as always, this is Maze Valor signing off.